Clive.
Darren, many thanks for that. Darren Bet there. Now, we're going to stay with the amazing solar eclipse here on the BBC News channel for the next hour or so. If you want to watch the BBC News at 6, that's on BBC One. Here, we're joining Matthew Amroliwala to take us towards what they call totality, when the sun completely blocks out the sun is blocked out by the moon on the Oregon coast, and that's in 15 minutes' time.
You're watching a BBC News special. This is the total solar eclipse happening right now over the United States of America. I'm Matthew Amroliwala. Sky watchers across the country are in place to watch the spectacular sight. People in Oregon are seeing it right now. We'll bring you all the very latest live as it happens. Millions in America have a ringside seat for this first total eclipse over the US in almost 100 years.
Seeing a total eclipse, total solar eclipse, is like meeting God or seeing God.
And I'm Nada Tawfiq in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, or Eclipseville. These are the best seats in the house. Now NASA has said this is the point of greatest eclipse.
Over the next 30 minutes, we'll be speaking to experts and sky watchers from around America as up to 14 states become shrouded in complete blackout. Hello, it is as rare as it is spectacular, a total solar eclipse. Millions are about to see it in the United States, the moment when the moon passes in front of the sun and day turns to night. It's the first time in 99 years that the path of darkness crosses both the Pacific and Atlantic coasts. Thousands of people have travelled across the country and the world to get the best view. It looks set to be the most observed, photographed and documented eclipse in history. Let me show you the live pictures straight away from Oregon, because this is the site of a huge chunk of the sun obscured now by the moon. We've seen bit by bit over the last little while more and more of the sun be obliterated as we prepare for that moment of totality when the sun completely disappears. Well, let's go straight to the space scientist Maggie Adrian-Pocock, who joins us on the line from Albany in Oregon. And Doctor, thank you so much for being with us. It's almost on you. How excited are you?
Actually, the excitement has been building, because when we came out first thing this morning and it was a bright day and the sun is still shining, but it's getting a bit chillier and the shadows are looking a bit weird. It's sort of it's bright sunshine, but it's not quite right. And when I looked at my solar eclipse glasses, there is a sliver of sun. It looks like a Cheshire cat. So the smile of a Cheshire cat, which is the smile on my face too. So it's incredibly exciting.
And is it already getting darker?
It is. It's funny because it's bright, and you know the sun is shining, but it's not quite bright enough. And that's because but it's not like a cloudy day, because it's not diffuse light. So it's bright, and yet it's not quite bright enough because so much of the sun has disappeared. And yet it is still significantly bright, because even though there's only about, well, I'd say about a sixth of the sun left, it still looks like a bright sunny day. So I've got my 7-year-old daughter here, and she's got a Cheshire cat smile on her face too. This is her first eclipse, so she's very excited.
And tell me a little more about just getting a view, because it's a very narrow belt, isn't it, as you go across these 14 American states where you get this moment of totality.
It is. And I was working